making sure our end doesn't come loose, and then push down, letting those teeth bite into the wire itself. Okay, so as we'll notice here that the pins have all been pushed down. Notice the uncrymped one versus the crimped one. All the copper pieces are up, the teeth ready to bite down. Now that I've gone through the process of crimping this, they've all bitten down and they're there perfectly. So again, visually inspecting this to make sure all the pins are in the proper spot. Okay, so that looks good. Of course, I can't test my cable until I have both ends done. So let's go ahead and do the other end. Now again, what we're doing is we're creating a crossover cable here. So the other side here, and I've already pulled this back a little bit, the other side here has to be T568A. So in this case, we're going to lead with the green pair, and we're going to split the orange pair apart. So I've already kind of straightened this out to save some camera time here. So we're going to start off with the white-green pair. And okay, so white-green, green is right here. And then we'll do orange. Excuse me, not orange, but white-orange. There we go. White, orange, blue. Now see, this is the case where you don't leave yourself enough room when you strip these things back, and it becomes a pain to work with. Okay. Kind of moving the cables around a little bit so I have them ordered properly here. Okay, so there we go. There's blue and orange, white, brown, brown. All right. So again, massaging these a little bit to get them nice and straight, and double check my work. White, green, green. White, orange, blue, orange, and white, brown, brown. Okay, so those all done. Again, making sure this is nice and neat. Looking for my cut point, which should be about right there. Take these crimpers. Now, the crimpers I have here also have a cutter as well. I'll use this one because I think the blade's a little sharper. Okay, so what we're going to do is cut about right here. That's about right. Yeah, much sharper. If you notice, I didn't have to put very much pressure on there. Okay, and into the tip we go. Right, from here, in, and making sure all my copper ends push to the edge there. Okay, shove, and into the crimper. All right, so from here, crimp down, and make sure to keep all the little pieces over here to throw away later and not make a big mess. All right, so now we have the two ends on here. This is, again, 568B and 568A, making this a crossover cable. Last thing we want to do is test this. Now, this is a very simple testing tool, but works really well. We'll go ahead and just plug this into both sides. A little force here wants to flip my cable over on camera here. All right, and plug this in here. All right, and then we use the testing button to test it. Now, this testing unit here tests to see if it's a straight-through cable. So we're going to see some fails here show up because we've created a crossover cable. So go ahead and push that, and you notice we'll see it's blinking on pins pairs 1, 2, and 3, 6, which are the two pairs we used when we crossed over. If you notice the light showed up on the fail saying that they'd pinned over. So we'll do that one more time so everyone can see that. Okay, so pushing that here, and you see that the lights are showing up on pins 1, 2, and 3, 6, which are the, in fact, the pins pair 2 and pair 3 that are getting crossed over in a typical Ethernet crossover cable. So this cable works perfectly. I can now use it between two switches or a pair of PCs if I want to communicate.